Hey everyone, welcome back to English Nest. I'm Max, joining you from New York City.
And I'm Mia, coming to you from sunny Los Angeles, as always.
As always. Mia, quick question. Has it ever not been sunny in Los Angeles?
It rained once in February 2019, and the entire city shut down. People were wearing life jackets to get their coffee.
That is not an exaggeration, is it?
It is barely an exaggeration. We do not handle rain well in LA. It's like a foreign concept. People slow down to 5 miles an hour on the freeway and look out the window like they've never seen water fall from the sky before.
Meanwhile, in New York, we walk through blizzards in flip-flops because we're already late.
New Yorkers are genuinely built differently. Okay, today we are talking about getting around the city, transportation, commuting, how Max and I navigate our very different cities every single day.
And our cities could not be more different when it comes to this topic. I don't own a car. I have never owned a car in New York. The idea of owning a car in Manhattan is, how do I put this nicely, insane.
And I could not survive without my car in LA. Not even slightly. My car is essentially my second home.
Tell me everything. What is driving in LA actually like?
Okay, so imagine you need to go somewhere that is 4 miles away. In a normal city, that would take maybe 10 minutes. In Los Angeles, that could take 45 minutes on a regular day. On a bad day, an hour and 15 minutes.
For 4 miles?
For 4 miles. And the thing is, you just accept it. You stop being angry about it at some point. You just build it into your life. Oh, I need to leave 2 hours early for a dinner that's 8 miles away? Fine, normal, whatever.
That would genuinely break me. I am not patient enough for LA traffic.
Nobody is patient enough for LA traffic until they have no choice. Then you develop a kind of Zen acceptance of it. You make peace with the fact that you will spend a significant portion of your life sitting on the 405 freeway going nowhere.
I respect the resilience that requires, honestly.
Thank you. It builds character. What about you? Tell me about getting around New York.
So, New York has one of the most extensive subway systems in the world. It runs 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, which is genuinely remarkable. There is no other major city in the world where you can take public transport at 3 a.m. on a Tuesday.
That is amazing. LA's metro absolutely does not run at 3 a.m.
The New York subway goes basically everywhere. I can get from my apartment in Manhattan to almost any neighborhood in the city within 30 to 45 minutes. It costs $2.90. It's really efficient when it's working.
When it's working, I noticed that qualifier.
Yes, well, the New York subway is like a very talented but somewhat unreliable friend. You love them, you depend on them, but occasionally they just don't show up, and you're standing on the platform at 8 a.m. wondering what your life choices led you here.
So every transit system in the world, basically.
Every transit system in the world. But when it works, it's genuinely wonderful. I walk and take the subway everywhere. I probably walk 4 to 5 miles a day just as part of my normal routine.
That's so healthy. That's one thing I genuinely envy about New York. In LA, you drive everywhere. You park, you walk 30 feet to the entrance, you're inside. Your daily step count is not impressive.
New York forces you to be active just by existing there. The city is very vertical and you're always moving.
In LA, the distances between things are just too big to walk, and the sidewalk situation in a lot of neighborhoods is genuinely not great. Some areas have no sidewalks at all, which is mind-boggling.
No sidewalks? How do pedestrians?
They don't, Max. That's the point. You're supposed to be in your car, always. The city was designed around the car in a way that New York just wasn't.
New York was built before cars existed, so the whole city is made for walking and density. Everything is close together. LA was built during the car era, so everything is spread out.
Exactly. It's a totally different urban philosophy, which makes getting around completely different in each city.
Do you ever use public transport in a life?
I use the metro occasionally. LA has actually been improving its metro system a lot over the past 10 years. But honestly, it still doesn't go everywhere I need to go conveniently. So it's the car for most things.
What about ride sharing? Uber, Lyft?
Oh, absolutely, all the time. If I'm going somewhere where parking is a nightmare, which in LA means anywhere near a popular restaurant or event, I'll take an Uber. No parking stress, no driving stress.
Same in New York. Even though we have great public transport, sometimes at night or if I'm going somewhere specific that's not well served by the subway, I'll take a cab or an Uber.
Do you still take yellow cabs?
Sometimes. Yellow cabs are an iconic New York experience. Just hailing a cab on a rainy night in Manhattan, there's something very cinematic about it.
Very movie New York.
Extremely movie New York. Though honestly, Uber and Lyft have taken over a lot of that market.
What about cycling? Do people cycle in New York?
It's gotten much better, actually. New York has added a lot of bike lanes in recent years, and there's a great bike share program called City Bike. You can rent a bike by the minute or get a monthly membership. I use it sometimes for shorter trips.
That's really cool. LA has bike lanes too, but cycling is not super common for transportation. For recreation and exercise, yes, you see tons of cyclists on the beach paths. But for actual commuting, it's less practical because of the distances and the heat.
Fair point. You can't really cycle 10 miles to work in 90-degree heat and then walk into a meeting.
You would not be popular in that meeting, no.
Okay, let's get into some really useful vocabulary and phrases about transportation, because this comes up constantly in everyday English conversation.
Yes, let's start with the basics. Commute is the journey you make regularly between home and work or school. My commute takes 45 minutes. I have a long commute. It can be a noun or a verb. I commute by train.
Rush hour. This is the busiest time of day for traffic and public transport, usually morning and evening when everyone is going to or coming from work. I try to avoid rush hour. The subway is packed during rush hour.
Packed is a great word. It means completely full with no space. The train was absolutely packed. I couldn't even move.
Hail a cab. This is the action of raising your hand to signal a taxi to stop for you. Very New York. I hailed a cab on Fifth Avenue.
In LA, we don't really hail cabs. We just open the app. But it's good vocabulary to know.
Get stuck in traffic. This is when you're in a car and the traffic is so bad you can't move. Very common in LA. I got stuck in traffic on the way here. Sorry I'm late. I got completely stuck.
So relatable. Another one, take the scenic route. This means choosing a longer but more interesting or beautiful path to get somewhere. Sometimes literally, sometimes used humorously when someone gets lost or takes a wrong turn.
I took the scenic route is a very polite way of saying you accidentally got lost.
Yes, exactly. The GPS took me the scenic route means it gave you terrible directions.
What about phrases for when you arrive somewhere?
Make it, as in I made it, means you successfully arrived, often despite difficulties. I wasn't sure I'd make it, but here I am.
Or, I barely made it, which means you arrived just in time. I barely made it to the meeting. I barely made the train.
Ooh, and miss the bus or miss the train, this means you arrived too late and the transport left without you. And figuratively, miss the bus can mean you missed an opportunity in life. You should have invested in that company. You really missed the bus.
Language is so interesting. Physical experiences become metaphors for life situations.
That's one of my favorite things about learning any language, the way everyday life is baked into the expressions.
Okay, we have one more phrase, and then we want to hear from you. Door to door. This means the total travel time from when you leave your front door to when you arrive at your destination's front door. Door to door, it takes me about an hour.
Really useful in practical conversations about travel and commuting.
All right, question for our listeners. We want to know, how do you get around your city? Do you drive, take public transport, cycle, walk? Is your city more like New York or more like Los Angeles?
Leave your answer in the comments. We love hearing about cities and countries all around the world. Every comment teaches us something new.
If you're enjoying English Nest, please subscribe. New episode every single day to help you practice your listening and build your vocabulary naturally.
Hit the like button, share with a friend learning English, and we will see you in the next episode.
Take care, everyone. See you next time.